crap, are you getting big, baby? Dang. Just a few more calf. Oh, do we got a calf? Where's the new baby? I can't tell if you got a calf or not. Or a tag. And I'm going to say no, she don't have a tag. Okay. Dad's gonna load the trailer real quick for Pete, and then we're gonna take care of the baby. Just brought a hay wagon over with the gator. Yeah, I don't understand why, if you hate me, then you just, oh, I want to go in there, that you just continue to watch my videos. Don't want to let that smack the concrete. I don't get it. It baffles me why people still continue to watch my channel, even though they hate me and they want to harass me. Oops, forgot to take it on a four-wheel drive. Don't know why you gotta back up with these things to get the four-wheel drive to disengage, but it is what it is. And I will put that wagon away like such. I'm gonna call that good enough out here in the country. Well, good morning, pigs. Hi, littles. You know, you guys are so darn cute. I don't understand how, well, I do know, because looks can be deceiving. When they are in the farrowing crate, they are about that much higher up to us. And that makes them look bigger than what they actually are. These are about the 4-week-old pigs, both litters. Cute pigs. So the ducks have graduated out to bigger and better areas. This was the pen that I threw together, what, about a week and a half or so ago. We just took zip ties and zip tied a tarp so that you can keep somewhat of the weather off of them. Yeah, it's gonna be good for the ducks. They can get out and do what they want, and yet come back in, and this way we don't have to worry about Mr. Big Bad Coyote coming in and after them, and bad four-legged animals like that. See, it does pay to have me around, because I build things, and I build things very, very good. If you guys remember, the mother ducks wouldn't go anywhere near the water, or for this any length of time. These ones want everything to do with the water. I don't even think they're going to want to come out of it. Do ducks sleep in water? That I don't know. Yeah, take a load of straw over across the road and get rid of it. Well, not get rid of it as just dump it in a big pile. We're gonna place it in the straw shed like it's supposed to go. I cannot show that for various reasons, but we will, I'm sure, get to videoing reloading the wagon for those of you that are curious about loading a flat wagon. Looks like that 3010 smokes more on camera than it does actually in person, but it's a diesel and it's going to smoke. That's just the way diesels are. I thought the box was more empty than that. Won't even take half the load. Just throw about half a dozen or so down. Place them in here accordingly. Then we'll just keep doing that again until the box is full. Well, that don't look like half a dozen, which would be 6. Let's try for like 19. However many of you have had kittens in your wagons before, when you went to unload straw or hay, went in and got a box from my sister. She told me to wear gloves because the mothers are real funny about, oh, they were just born too. Oh, they don't even have their eyes open. There's only 3 of them. There you go. Guess I could have just left them alone, but I needed to move them so that I could get my wagon all dealt with. If I go slow enough, I think they'll stay on the bed going down the road. I hope. The wagon and my precious cargo have made it all over here in one piece. We'll just set it right there. So that way when the mother comes to eat cat food, she can see, hey, my babies are back, and hopefully take them again. Well, time to grease the Salford. You guys have seen me grease that thing 100,000 times. I'm gonna back the truck out, I believe, so that way I can back the Salford up here, let the wings down, and you know what? I can just grease it right out there. There's no sense in moving the truck more than I have to, or anything else more than I have to. Tell you what, I am thankful that I made the right decision when I did to get a toolbox, because I never thought that I would have a use to put so much stuff in it as this one. Do I see a wider, or yeah, it would be wider. Do I see a wider toolbox in the future? Yeah, I do. I do. I don't know when though. You know, that tool really ain't bad to grease. It's more easy when you start in the center with the wings folded up, rather than grease it with the tool folded out and then have to wobble your way in between all them colders and everything, and it just makes things easier doing it with folded up first, so that way there's only not as many colders on the wings as there are in the center. But I still find it easier to grease this back end with the thing folded out. So we're back working ground again. It is too wet. Out in that water to plant soybeans, and we are making dust at home. How does that rate? I don't know, but we're making dust. So this is 50 acres. It kind of wraps around back behind the hay back there, and it goes way over there to where the wheat field is. This is the field that I broke the 40-20 in. So I was actually, I broke the 40-20 and the manure tank, come to think of it. So we're going to be calling this the broken equipment field. So we're going to see how much ground we can get worked out of 50 acres. We're going to see how many hours it takes to do 50 acres with an 18-foot tillage tool. Because to be quite truthful with you, I've never figured out how many acres I can, or how many hours it'll take me to do 50 acres. 3:30 I got started. It's 3:45 now. I've been working for a little bit, so that's why the time difference. Time now, just a little bit after 4:30. I've went from that corner back there to the corner of that swamp right there. And I'm just now running up to this end here, finishing it off. We're gonna keep moving. But I don't know how many acres that is from that corner of the swamp to that corner way back there. If anybody has any idea, please leave it in the comment section below. And this is the last pass that I quit on this end going this way. Man, I don't know if that Roundup's doing any good or 2,4-D. I always get the two confused between Roundup and 2,4-D. Man, I thought that stuff was supposed to kill this grass a little bit better. Guy can really easily get lost working ground. Can't remember if this is the wet spot here or not, but we are just gonna have to find out the hard way, and that is go right through it. I don't believe it is. I'm gonna say no, it's not a wet spot. I'm gonna say that this is a wetland. Possibly. Oh yeah, it's a wetland because I'm making cleat marks. Yep. I see. Says a blind man to his mute dog. This is exactly the reason why we go fast when we spread manure, is so that at a faster distance you go and a slower speed, the bed chain feeds the manure back to the beaters. You don't have to go as slow and leave a trail of manure. The faster you go, the less manure covers the ground, the less you gotta work the manure in, but you're still putting manure on the ground. 5:13, and I am all the way up here to the corner. Just got to work this little corner off and hit my end. Do 3 passes all the way down there, 3 passes along that back, and then go ahead and start working over there. Actually, I'm just going to take this all the way around here like this. Okay, so now that we're all done with everything from this point that way, we can now concentrate on everything this way behind that swamp, and it wraps back around the hayfield to my right, your guys' left. See, this is what I mean by kind of went behind the to the right there a little bit. It's just a big chunk of land is all that 50 acres is. Pete way over there spraying the corn, no-till. Still working away. Dad called and told me to go ahead and quit for the night. I'm so far ahead of him in planting that I can almost take a week off before needing to start working ground again. I'm so far ahead. That darn farmer always in the way with the frickin' sprayer. What the hell? Oh. Darn farmer always in the way of me. Like, I'm more important because I work the ground before the planting equipment or the spraying equipment can go ahead of it.